Okay. What's the matter? What happened, Dina? The moment I come home, I find Dina's arms wrapped around me. That happened to her, of course. Yeah. Were you worried about me? Oh. He seems to be fine, yeah. Don't worry, Nervin's fine. Yes, I did. He told me off for disturbing him at work, though. Nina deflates with a huge sigh. They might argue all the time, but family's still family at the end of the day. Thing is, it'll take a while to get things running again by the looks of it. He said it's unlikely he'll make it home tonight. Yeah, that's right. Wait, why am I getting flustered? What? No. Bad Setsuna. See, nothing to get flustered about. That's who she is. Okay, then I'll get the dinner ready at warp speed. Just wait a sec. What? She hands me a slightly tatty hemp bag. Peering inside, I find it to contain a few pieces of bread. This is our packed lunch. I knew it. Ah, I'm done. What the hell is this? The board is a sea of light, like an endless snowscape. Give me a break. If I lose any more points, my eye ranger's comeback is never going to happen. What are they talking about? Are they playing like, what's it called? Reversi or something? What's it called? Frustrated, Nina begins tidying away the Othello board. Did I say that? I already forgot what I even said, what kind of game it was. But yeah. Oh, it is called Reversi. Reversi or Othello, it doesn't really matter. Othello is a variant. Ah, whatever. Sure, you get the idea. Damn it, if I knew this would happen, I'd have been better off not betting my Setsuna points. Incidentally, I'm currently at minus 95 million before our game of Othello. I started off with minus 61 million Setsuna points, and each loss wiped off a million, so... Wait, that's 34 losses? And why are you so crazily good at this game? You didn't even know the rules to begin with. Excuse me? Yeah, I don't get any of it. Is she a prodigy or something? She might do well if I teach her chess or Go. Well, I don't know the rules myself, so it's not like there's any way to teach her. I'll just check how it's looking outside. An oil lamp in hand, I proceed into the tunnel. Usually, the entrance would be bathed in a faint glow from the starlight. Same as before, huh? Ah, snowstorm. Nina and I were supposed to be enjoying our time alone on the snowy peak, but in this world, nature rules the roost. The wind and snow lashes out, as if to cast aside anyone who stands in the way. Hopefully it's not too loud. What are these sound effects? Like someone just rubbed some cloth or something. I bet that if I were to be caught up in the storm, I'd be swallowed whole. No matter how much people may struggle, they are powerless in the face of nature. I shake away the bad memories creeping into my head and my mind, but the unease from those memories resurfacing just won't go away. Even now, the island is slowly continuing to sink. Will it just disappear into the snowstorm at this rate? Then this definitely isn't the time to be wallowing. In fact, it's the perfect chance for a fresh start. Bad. It might be like this for the rest of the night. Nina reaches up and brushes off the snow that had fallen onto my head. I feel kind of embarrassed, like I had my head patted. This is why. I thrust out to her a bowl full to the brim with snow. And shaved ice. Shaved ice. Promised I'd get you something tasty, didn't I? Hang on a sec, this is where the magic happens. I take out the sugar I'd brought earlier from my rucksack and sprinkle it into the snow. Looks a bit shoddy, but the taste should be more or less the same. Add a spoon and hey presto, it's done. Nina takes the bowl of shaved ice, her eyes swiveling around in shock. Reminds me of that time with real Nina when we were almost about to eat ice, but then the woman collapsed, I think. I'll give it a try. Tiny scoop in her mouth is enough to cut her off. Okay, right? Hey, don't have too much at once, or that's a great sound. Nina squeezes her eyes tight and presses down hard on her temples. It's a universal reaction, alright. Well, it's just water. I mean, it's not gonna... It's just sugar water. Once it's melted, it won't fill anyone up. But sugar was freaking expensive to boot. The real thing is much more extravagant. The expensive ones have red bean paste and dumplings on top. Right, she wouldn't know about those. What other ones are there? One's with strawberry syrup and condensed milk drizzled on top. There's no telling what she knows and doesn't. Flavor of shaved ice. Right. Yes. With another mouthful of shaved ice, Nina's eyes narrow. I bet she's trying to imagine the flavor of strawberry and condensed milk. But that might have proven too difficult for her as she cricks her neck to the side. Hey, Nina. Nina looks up at Nina looks at me with the spoon still in her mouth. Seeing that, sorry, I don't. I've never seen this word before. Google, please. Google isn't telling me, unless I somehow couldn't hear. Hello? Probably gillless. It means devoid of guilt, innocent and without deception. Okay, thanks Google. Seeing a gillless face makes my heart twinge. Sorry, it's just a fake. Can't show her the ocean or treat her to shaved ice. Everything I've ever given her has been fake. Stop saying shaved ice. The first one is real, huh? I see, you might be right. What are you talking about? I'm not... Nina's obviously got the wrong end of the stick somehow. She passes me a spoonful of shaved ice. Bruh. Forget this game is like this. This would be an indirect kiss, though we're close enough not to care about that, I suppose. I go ahead and close my mouth. Close my mouth on the spoon. Yeah, it's great. Just a little on the cold side. Really, bro? Are you kidding me? Shaved ice is best eaten in... really is best eaten in the summer. She can't eat that much of it in the sweater. Looking over, half admiring, half bemused at the spectacle, I find the contents of the bowl disappear at astonishing speed. Oh, it wasn't much. Lina heads towards the cockpit of the Islander with enthusiasm before... What's wrong? Uh-oh. Well, she did finish it in one go. Hey, you look pale. Go get to the bathroom quick. Oh, right, there isn't one here. There's a blizzard outside. What could she use instead? Lina's eyes seem to be indicating towards something. The lidded bucket? Uh-oh, jeez. Wait, you're not seriously going to... Okay. Well, you couldn't help it. There's no way we could have gone searching around in a snowstorm. We make our way home from her secret workshop. I'm trying to cheer Lina up, who is dejectedly trudging along with her back slouched. And you had a stomach ache too. No, I'll never forget this day. You tried shaved ice for the first time. Today's worth commemorating. Am I not lifting her spirits? Hello, Jack. Sorry I made you eat shaved ice when the weather is this cold. Hey, Jack, you can also help tell me if my mic has gone wrong. Like, the thing is, I guess you're here to get spoiled. I mean, I guess so. Although 90%, 95% of what you're seeing is not actually going to appear in the anime. I don't even remember. I think this part lasted like 1 or 2 or 3 episodes in the show. Not very long at all. But anyway. I guess so. Didn't have anywhere to look, so I just turned my gaze to the sky. A starless, moonless, suffocating sky. Isn't it colder than usual today? That's not good. Of course they denied all of that. The church, man. Seriously? Nina squeezes my hands. The heat from her hands is indeed transferring to mine. Wonder if the island's inhabitants have all been living like this. How much better is the visual novel in the anime? Much better. Much better. Everyone huddling together, determined to endure the cold. I mean, Jack, you could buy it on Steam. Or, if you don't want to, you can just watch my playthrough videos on YouTube. Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine. I have someone to huddle together with, but... She's a sharp one. Should have glanced down the dark alley, but Karin is nowhere to be found. It's all for the best if she doesn't feel like she needs to rely on me, though. Ha! Check. Are there any? There are no. There shouldn't. Are there any blood-related characters in this? God damn it, Jack. God damn it, Jack. If Karin and her gang really were the ones who smashed up the generators. Lina lets go of my hand and points in the direction opposite our house. Jeez, she knows me better than I know myself. Sorry, Lina, I'll be back real soon. Saying nothing more, I set off. But my feet won't follow suit immediately. There's always something pulling me back whenever I move away from her. What is this link? I'm afraid. Oh. Was it, were those, I don't remember what that's referencing. Was it the Urashima Taro thing, or is it the, that image? I don't know. Don't remember. Anyway, also another image. Jack, stop posting images. Older brother. I don't remember if that's, anyway. I'm always haunted by the fear that something will happen while I'm gone, or that I won't be able to see her again. A voice calls out from behind. What's up, Lina? I keep my back turned to her, because if I were to turn around, I wouldn't be able to leave, because I'd want to keep feeling the warmth of her body. But I'm not here to get comfortable. She sounds bright and cheerful, contrary to my expectations. It's like she's seeing me off for work. I guess she must believe that my place is back at her home. Or maybe she's trying to make me believe that. Well, it's worked alright. You bet. I'll be right back. Because I'm looking forward to it too. That tattered, moldy, but warm moldy blanket. Oh. Oh, God. I'm the one who likes to dive underneath it. On and on, I head down towards the ruins that is the fourth stratum. Or stratum? The ground beneath my feet is so dark that I can't see a single thing. I find myself getting lost, running into dead ends again and again. I'm screwed. I don't have any idea where Kadian's hideout is, and there's no way I can fudge my way there blind. Ah, my breath is that was not supposed to be a gasp, but more of a My breath is a cloud of white. As cold as the residential district is, it's even colder here. If I dawdle any longer, I'll seriously freeze to death at this rate. Nothing to do but give up and go home, huh? Or so I thought, gazing up at the sky. A faint glow seeping from the giant window in the ceiling illuminates the spot in front of me, almost as if moonlight is beaming down through the parting clouds. This is... There, as if bathed in the spotlight, is a grave. Actually, it's something else entirely, which looks nothing like a grave at first glance, but that's what came to mind. The heap junk looks like a barrow, a small burial mound of some kind, and placed at the top of the hill is a broken television. I find myself moving towards it. The lamplight... Oh! The lamplight in my eyes blinds me for a moment. When my vision returns, the one I find standing there is... Kadian. Thank goodness, I've been looking for you. Goodbye, Jack. Kadian blinks, then... Fuck off. No, that's not why I came here. I have to wonder what her self-worth is like. Can't I just be worried about her? Well, it's sort of corny, so I won't say it out loud. Anyway, what are you doing here? I see, so that's why there's an open area here. This pile of debris... It's a grave, isn't it? Kadian says this with a little smile. Wasn't it her brother who passed away? Oh, it was the whole thing where he went out and was back and then died or something. Oh man. It's all been like 2 months ago or longer. Oh. Was it a sister or was it a brother? I don't even remember anymore. What? So your older sister passed away? There's something kind of frightening about how calm Kadian looks. Kadian glances up at the sky. Oh no, another typo. Oh no. Her gaze leads up to the giant hole rising to the top stratum. Dropped? Remember staring down to the abyss from the park at the top stratum. Oh, Jesus Christ, it makes my hair stand on end. It was here all along, the pits of hell to which that giant crevice leads. Accident. Church, please. The same way they silenced the survivors of the exploration team, huh? Hello, Shadowee. The story is getting pretty dark. Pretty grim. Kadian still wants to know, despite all this, about the secret of the world, the truth behind the events from 5 years ago. Still, even after losing her family. I found out who that survivor from the exploration team was, you know? Kadian's expression changes in an instant. The Twitch mod view? I don't know what that is. Don't even worry about it. don't use it if you don't. Her vacant, almost tired look stiffens up.
誰だよ。
Before that, though, there's one thing I'd like to confirm with you. I chose my words carefully. But in times like these, the bluntest words are usually the most effective. Were you the ones who destroyed the generators? Kadian's face tells me all I need to know. What gives? What gives? I thought your goal was a revolution. You weren't supposed to put the island's inhabitants in danger.
綺麗事だな。革命に犠牲はつきもんだろ。
But what was with that pointless But what was with that thoughtless rioting? If that's how you're going to do things, I'm not going to have any part of it. That's like my thoughts and whoa, this somehow comes real close to current. Dude, this game had the thing going in flames when the Kyoto animation thing happened, and now we have this, which is somehow relatable to current situation in the world, America, really. Well, anyway. Okay, whatever.
あんたが言ったんじゃねえか。最初から諦めてたら何も変わらねえって。
What?
今朝、ピーチと2人で教会に行ったんだよ。サラのやつに会うためにな。サラの名前を出した途端、衛兵に囲まれてさ。なんとか逃げてきたけど、ピーチは捕まっちまって。
What you talking about?
何が楽しくおしゃべりでもしながらお茶を飲みましょうだ。やっぱり嘘っぱちじゃねえか。私たちをおびき出すための罠だったんじゃねえか。
You're wrong. Sada wouldn't have done this. This morning, Sada overslept after making sandwiches for you guys. Or at least these are still thoughts. Never mind that. What happened to Peach?
もちろん助け出したさ。停電で奴らが混乱してる隙にな。
Oh, fucking hell. So she basically did it to save her friend.
幸い大怪我はしてなかったよ。まあ、しばら
She
く
was
仕事には
injured?
出れ
What
ねえ
did
だろ
they
うけど
do?
な。
Don't tell me the guards.
だから言ってんだろ。教会はそういう連中なんだよ。
The church is not immutable, that's what Nervin said. Do decent people like Sada only make up a small part of the population? In that case, this is for Sada's sake too? Setsuna? I'm saying? What?
突然なんだよ。
Oh, yes. The exclamation team survivor who made it back here, his name was Setsuna.
はあ？ふざけてんじゃねえよ。セツナはあんたじゃねえか。
I guess I have to start from the beginning. I am not Setsuna, I'm just a colorless like
だ
you.
ったらその首の札は何なんだよ。
But Setsuna left behind. A lot of stuff happened and I ended up worrying. I'm stupid. The brother that came back wasn't Kadian's brother. It was Rina's brother. Yeah, okay. I messed that up in my head. Woohoo. Kadian's eyes narrow in suspicion at me. It's not unfathomable that she doesn't believe me. The notion that a man she met by chance got his hands on the color of an exploration team survivor is pretty far-fetched. But that's how I've always been. Just a regular guy standing at the point where countless coincidences converge. That's who I am. It's a very obvious plot device for Deus Ex Machina. Imagine still trying to understand this lore. The biggest problem is me not having played this for quite a while. That's the biggest problem I have. Because I've forgotten a lot of things. As for my real name, it's... I don't have... I should... Huh?
あんたが何者でも関係ねえ。私にとっちゃあんたがセツナだ。
That's kind of... Huh? So that means... So you believe me, you believe my story. My story, which has all been lies since the beginning.
だよ。嘘なのか？
So she never doubted me from the start?
なことより私が知りてえのは、その男が外の世界で何を見てきたかだ。
That's... The words lodge in my throat. The reason why Setsuna was killed by the church is because he returned without finding the Holy Land. You can tell her, right? Hey, do you believe the Holy Land exists? She just has a grudge with the church and telling her would be a piece of cake. But she really believes in the Holy Land, however. If, like the previous Avalon, she believes that this dying world can be saved.
何言ってんだ。 信じてるに決まってんだろ。
The truth would break her heart.
外の世界にはさ、海ってのがあって、その向こうには楽園があるんだ。そこはポカポカしててさ、空はキラキラしててさ、人はニコニコしてんだ。食べ物は食いきれねえくらいあって、仕事だって選び放題なんだ。
Sounds like paradise indeed. Those sparkling eyes of hers are dazzling. No paradise like that exists on this earth, and even if there were, she wouldn't have the picture-perfect life she's imagining.
そこへ行くためには邪魔する教会をぶっ潰さねえといけねえんだよ。だからこうして戦ってんだよ。
If only they weren't here to push me down. If only I could get away from here. Those are the kinds of fantasies children tend to have. Dreaming alone doesn't make them a reality, but yeah, it's the kind of girl you are. With her, though, she might just get what she wants one day. For now, all she can do is talk about her absurd dream. Sorry for asking you such a weird question. I don't know what the world holds. Despite having been outside, I've only seen the entrance, and I can't travel far without the help of someone from this minuscule island. Someone like me has no right to deny someone's dream outright. The guy probably disappeared from you. That guy probably disappeared from you back then to meet Sarah.
じゃあサラを問い詰めれば。
No, Sarah doesn't know anything about the outside world either. All she knows is the fact that Setsuna returned without having discovered anything. But that's not evidence enough to refute the Holy Land's existence. I don't know about the church, but I trust Sarah. I don't have any proof, but do you really need a reason to trust someone? Well, you risk being betrayed the moment you believe in something. Saying that you're just a fool if you suspect everything and believe nothing but what you see in front of you.
話になんねえな。私は目に見えねえもんは信じねえ主義だ。
Girl who says this believes both in the Holy Land, both of the Holy Lands exist, and in my ludicrous story. She's certainly no fool, but she's got more courage than anyone else. The courage to keep her pursuing a dream which may or may not come true.
もう分かったから私を舐めて見るなっての。
That's how I know you. She grumbles about something along the lines of, "What do you know about me anyway?" Then returns her piercing gaze to me.
要は手詰まりってことだな。
Sorry, that's about all I learned.
やっぱトップに直接聞いてみるしかねえか。
The head honcho? You mean Sada's father? He doesn't seem like the kind of guy you can get hold of that easily.
当然策ならある。
Karen puffs out her chest, brimming with confidence.
サラを誘拐して脅してやるんだ。
Huh? That's a barbaric way of doing things. No, wait a sec. Kidnapping doesn't necessarily involve violence. If Setsuna saw anything in the outside world, Sada would want to know too. You actually might be onto something here.
つうわけで明日結婚。
Tomorrow? Wait, hang on, don't rush it. You need to think over your plan more and carefully smooth out the wrinkles first.
昔から善は急げって言うだろ。
I've got my doubts as to whether this is good or not. What are you actually planning to do?
明日の正午、教会前でこないだみてえに煙幕で騒ぎを起こす。その隙にあんたはサラをさらってくれ。
Yep, you make it sound so simple.
簡単だろ。
Well, I suppose so. Things will probably go according to plan if she can get Sada to cooperate. Actually, scratch that. Things will probably go according to plan if she can get me, Sada's bodyguard, to cooperate. And I... A smiling Nina saying she wants to save the world flashes through my mind. Got it, count me in. There must be something I can do too. Or rather, there must be something only I can do. Just promise me one thing.
サラの身に危害を加えるな。だろ。安心しろって。大事な交渉の駒を傷つけたりはしねえよ。
The same goes for you too. I might not look like it, but I'm a soft, sheltered modern man. I don't want any bloodshed.
ほだなしのくせに肝っ玉の小せえやつ。
What the hell? Bro. What the fuck? Oh my god, hands
分
off.
かってるって。お互い死なねえように頑張ろうぜ。
I forgot the game was like this. This game. Ugh. I wonder if she does have things under control. What's this? You're not in bed yet, Dina? After leaving Kari inside and returning home, I come back to find Dina at her desk with a screwdriver in her hand. You're tinkering with machines again. With what? You're dedicated. How about I help too? Peering closer, I see electronic chips, cables, and minuscule parts strewn all over the desk. Never mind. This looks like it's totally beyond me. I come out in a cold sweat for a moment, thinking she was talking about Karin's plans. But it looks like I jumped the wrong conclusion, seeing Dina humming at her desk. Certainly want to be ready for tomorrow, but I can't very well rest on my laurels when she's burning the midnight oil. Is that a part of the Islander too? She produces the blueprint for my perusal? It's the new version which Dina drew after she learned the zoom in function on the laptop. Let's have a look-see. Rather than a simple blueprint. It looks more like a computer program. What? Nope, I don't get it at all. Dina fiddles with some beads on her abacus and casts her eyes down. 20,000 years. How does that even calculate? I'm literally going to cardiac arrest? What? Or so it feels. So that means it'll keep working even after 20,000 years. No, it's not a robot, you know. Time machine. It's I don't know, maybe it's a terraforming machine or something. It makes the outside world habitable for humans in 20,000 years. It gradually warms up the world outside like a microwave does with its contents. I was just making it up, but I feel like I might actually be onto a good idea. Excuse me? A microwave? I wonder if that's a reference, just saying. I mean... Why? This is a device for saving the world, isn't it? Well, I mean... Would that really save the world? No, she won't accept that at the very least. What about the pilot? This robot's seriously twisted. I did say that, but I was only speaking theoretically. She forcefully draws that conclusion and turns back to her desk. Well, if that's what you want. What's this, torture? But she seems to be having so much fun swaying along to the tune. Is this like me trying to fall asleep thinking? She said she loved this world after all, and for the same reason that I do too. Back then I thought it was because neither of us belonged to this system. I thought she could say she loved this dying world because she's seeing the world from outside the system. But I might have been wrong about that. This world is dying, no doubt about it. But the people living in it haven't given up yet. They're desperately seeking ways to see themselves through to the next day. In that sense, and I for that matter, aren't alone. In that sense, she, and I for that matter, aren't alone. We admire the people who fight for their lives, and we come to like them. We wish to be more like them as well. That's probably all it was. I'm part of this world too. Because, look, why else did anyone not turn me away, even when I revealed that I'm a nobody? That's proof right there. What's important is not where you came from or where you're going to go. It's what you're going to do where you are now. If I keep working hard at what I can do right now, then all my actions are sure to connect up. All my actions up to this point are connected, as will the actions of the future be. That's how it is, right? Oh, really? Are we gonna talk about this thing again? A useful concept to describe certain social situations, the prisoner's dilemma. Imagine a situation whereby two people, A and B, are being interrogated by the police. Both suspects are complicit in a burglary, but with no evidence, the policeman in charge is unable to wrap up the case. So in order to get a confession, he takes the two suspects into separate interrogation rooms and makes them a proposition. If the two of them remain silent, they will both serve 5 years in prison, but if one of them confesses, they'll walk free while the other gets an acquittal? I'm assuming that's like... a judgment that where the person is not guilty of the crime that's been... Not guilt. I don't even know. Okay. If one of them confesses, they'll walk free while the other gets an acquittal. But if both confess, they'll both serve 10 years in jail. How might the two suspects act in that situation, I wonder? Let's think about it from prisoner's A perspective first. If B keeps... these words I've never heard of. Stumm? Where does this word come from? German. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because that's a German word.
Stumm.
Ah, but it's not spelled this way. Why did this turn into an English word at some point and got spelled differently? What the heck? Ah! What the hell? That's weird.
Stumm.
That's weird, man. Language be like that. If I keep stumm, we'll both get 5 years. If I confess, though, I'll get off scot-free. The other hand, if B confesses and I don't, I'm in the howler for life. An acquittal is then the acquittal must be... Is it a life? Whatever. Whereas, if I confess too, I get away with doing 10 years. So regardless of whether B chooses to keep stumm or confess, I have more to gain by confessing. It's obvious what comes next. If both A and B follow the same thought pattern and both of them choose to confess, well, they'll sit for 10 years. Both suspects land themselves a 10-year sentence. If they had bet on each other staying silent, though, they would have only had 5 years in prison each. This is where the dilemma lies. It's what occurs when neither party trusts the other. If only our prisoners had trusted each other, they would have been able to choose the best option available for them. Oh, how wonderful it is to trust one another. But unfortunately, we can't end on that saccharine note. Mutual trust doesn't solve the prisoner's dilemma. Do you see it yet? Then let's think about it again from prisoner's A perspective. Except this time, A has complete faith in his partner in crime. So from prisoner's A point of view, B is a good guy. I'm sure he won't confess. So if I confess, I'll get off scot-free. But if B thinks the same way, the two of them will end up serving 10 years. That's right, the same result as before. So, should we conclude that trust is completely meaningless? No, that's not true. Trust alone isn't enough. If you trust your partner to stay silent, you're left with two choices, an acquittal or a 5-year sentence. Would you still choose the 5-year sentence then? Are you able to take your eyes off the prize and meet the expectations of trusting your partner in crime? That's what it's really asking? Believing in someone is easy. I know plenty of people in this world who are worth believing in. What's harder is living up to the trust others have in you. If I'm unable to do that, and I'm sure to fail once more. What? You've been scrunching your face up all morning. What's up, Nina? Nina flashes me a smile, but the wrinkle in her brow still remains. I follow her gaze to the table, on which there's a single bread roll. Ugh, that's nasty. It looks all moldy. So, is this seriously all we have now? Everyone hasn't made it back home yet, so the two of us will have to go share one roll. Things are tough. Just give it to you anyway. Child's play. Wait, there's no point in doing just one round. How about the loser removes it? What? No! 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 Isn't it? Also... Of course I am. This is serious business. She's not embarrassed, is she? What are you talking about? I wouldn't suggest adding a stripping element if I were just playing against another dude. Maybe I got a bit too carried away there. It's good that she's such an honest girl, but my jokes don't always get through to her. My bad, my bad. Let's just forget what I said and do it normally. No, 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 for real. Oh, there it is. Don't forget that promise, okay? Duncan. Boy. She clenches her fist and swings it upward. Looks like the rules for the game are the same as the ones I know. In which case, everything's 50-50, and whoever has luck on their side is the victor. That's gonna be me! Blessed by luck, by destiny. What? Oh, it's like one of these. Should I play rock if Venus decided on scissors? Wait, what if she's anticipated as much and decides to play paper? Well, if I play scissors, they'll win against her. If she plays scissors like she says she will, then the round should just end up in a draw. Right, scissors it is my best option. Go, 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 go. Rumble. What's with the confident smile of hers? Don't tell me she's playing on winning with her. I swear I've seen this. I swear I've had this exact same situation before. This situation has happened before. And I don't remember if it's this game or somewhere else. Forcing me to play scissors. In that case, I'll play paper instead. No, it's useless. She'll just win by playing scissors. Is this why the prisoner's dilemma came up? And she'll still win by playing the hand she said she would. She's super crafty. I'll just go with the option you're expecting me to choose. Rock. Wait, then she'll just do the better one. And our hearts are stuck in an infinite loop. It's not getting the light. Whatever, let's just go. Please do rock then. What? 5 minutes. Dickhead. Fucking idiot. Why did you even accept to this fucking... I'm shaking my smalls. Shaking my smalls like a leaf. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Why? But how come one person win at rock, paper, scissors so many times in a row? Oh, let's see if you can tell what I'm thinking about right now. What? The fucking smug face in this game is so good. Oh my god. Nina's raving with confidence and ready to go again. Why do I feel so humiliated? I wasn't just losing round after round with nothing to show for it though. The whole time I was analyzing Nina's tone of voice, her grip, the swing of her arm, and now my analysis is complete. There's no way I'm going to lose. Right, I'm going to start crawling my way back up from here. I clench my fist, dressed now in nothing but my underpants. Have a taste of this god-awful cold yourself. Okay, rock, paper. Oh, this game is so bad. What? Rinne, すまんがわしの部屋から膝掛けを持ってきてくれんか。膝が冷えてかなわん。ちょっと待ってて。Am I just still standing here? Dina dashes to Nerva's room. Nerva heaves a sigh, spots me standing there in my underwear, fist in the air. Figured he'd ask. What the fuck?
ほう、残りのパンをかけてじゃんけんを。
That's right, I got myself half naked to help fire me up, but no funny business, I swear.
本当か？
Probably?
まあ、そういうことにしておいてやろう。どうせこの男は何も考えちゃおらん。
We are not wrong there.
俺、南地区のやつからパンを分けてもらってきたぞ。
You should be eating instead.
腹が減っているのだろう。
Well, thank heavens. So, now I have another 3 rolls, and one of these is going... and one of these is growing mold too.
仕方あるまい。分けてもらえただけでも感謝せんとな。
So it makes 4 rolls in total, 2 of them moldy, and there are 3 of us. Only 2 of them are edible, so we're still 1 short. How will we divide it up, Nina? Fuck off. Again, I don't think I'll be able to win against her, but there's no other way for it, so if we can't split them equally.
くだらんな。わしはやらんぞ。二人で勝手に分けりゃいい。
He's being stubborn old man as usual. Right then, Nervan, this time it's winner takes all without the added strict poker element. What
野
the
球
fuck?
拳だと？
Fucking
やはりそういうことをしとったのか貴様は。
crap.
まあいい。一回だ。一回だけだからな。
Maybe Nervan's simply embarrassed to be playing kids games at this age? But we won't be able to decide what each of us gets with just one round, will we?
3人でじゃんけんして勝った方が新しいパンを山分け、負けた方が残りを山分けってどう？
So if there's only one winner, he or she gets the 2 fresh bread rolls. If the losers end up with a moldy roll each. 2 people win. Each winner gets a fresh roll, while the loser gets both the stale ones. Well, I guess it's just luck of the draw. What happens if it's a complete stalemate?
忘れてた。
徹夜の老人をいつまで待たせる気だ。
Crap, Nerva's starting to lose his patience. We have to hurry up and decide before he nods off.
アイコの場合はグーは取り分0、チョキは古いパン2つ、パーは新しいパン2つでどうだ？
That doesn't seem very fair.
じゃあ3人が同じ手を出したときは？
わしはチョキを出す。お前らはチョキ以外を出せ。
No, not this again. This is another mind game like last
ル
time.
ールを破った場合は無条件で失格だ。
Oh my
残ったもの
fucking
で
god.
そっか。分かったよ。
Hang on a sec, how many rules? There are so many rules that I have no idea what's...
よし、最初はグー。
Yeah, what? Calm down, calm down. Okay, I need to get the facts in order. Oh, what the fuck? And everyone's going to play scissors. If he plays anything else, he'll be disqualified, that's for sure. On the other hand, Ina and I will get disqualified if we play scissors, so I have to choose between rock and paper. Those are the rules, the rest depends on other variables. First of all, what if Ina plays rock? If I play rock as well and both of us win against Nervan, and we get to split the fresh rolls between us. In other words, I'll get 1 fresh bread roll, but if I play paper instead, the result would be a draw. With Dina playing rock, Nervan playing scissors, and me playing paper, and a draw, the one who gets plays paper gets 2 fresh bread rolls. In other words, I should play paper if Nina's playing rock. But if Nina's playing paper instead, if I play rock, it'll result in another draw. While Nervan playing scissors, Nina playing paper in a draw. The one who plays rock gets nothing. And if I choose paper, I'm the same as Nina. We both lose to Nervan scissors. If we both lose, we share the stale bread between us, meaning I get 1 moldy roll. So if Nina plays paper, I should play paper too. I have my answer. Regardless of what Nina plays, I'll win as long as I play paper. Not if they both play paper, right? Wait, is that right? What if Nina's thinking the same thing and is planning to play paper too? Fuck. Oh no. That's why we. This is the prisoner's dilemma again. Bruh. We both play rock and I get a fresh one. You know how to. I know the girl well, but at this point she seems to be an airhead at first, but she's actually incredibly smart. I mean, she's completely crushed me at Othello yesterday. She must have realized that it'll yield the worst possible outcome if you both play paper. So if you both do rock, you both win. You both get 1 fresh bread roll, right? That just go for rock, idiot. Not to mention she's extremely perceptive. She must have realized that I've realized that it'll yield the worst possible outcome if you both play paper. I'll trust you, Dina. I'll trust that you play rock with you trusting that I'll play rock too. In that case, I'll choose to play fucking The three of us play our hands. And what do I find in front of me? Huh? Rock, paper, and scissors. All three options. The one who drew paper is rubbing the back of their head and grinning sheepishly. Bruh. You little... Nina takes a bread roll in each hand, pecking at each one like she's showing off. Was Rock also the one where you lost if it was a draw? Oh, I don't give a shit anymore. I want your charity. Damn it, is she taunting me? How stupid to trust you. I won't be making the same mistake again. The eagerness with which she asked that question is something I haven't noticed before. Well, duh, we'd both have won if the two of us played Rock, but you betrayed my trust and played paper just to get the fresh rolls for yourself. So, what were the final results? Nothing for me, as I drew Rock, 2 still rolls for Nervin, and she drew scissors and 2 fresh rolls for Line, who played paper. I can't trust anyone anymore. I'll only ever believe in myself from now on. But wouldn't that have caused... you were thinking of beating me to the draw or something? Am I really that unreliable? Didn't that make us lose? What do you mean? If we both drew paper, never would have gotten the fresh... Yes. That reminds me, he did look a little off color when I saw him at the power plant yesterday. Oof, oh no. Why would he need to do that? Oof, it's more like he didn't want to make us worry, but never mind. That makes sense. So you were trying to lose to Nervin on purpose. Okay, I didn't know that. That's when the psychological warfare began. Yep, it's all nonsense to me as usual. To sum it up, Nervin added a rule that works to our advantage, but Nina still tried to hand him a victory despite that. All I did was mindlessly select the option that was in my best interest, betraying Nina's expectations and falling straight into Nervin's trap. But I've still got a lot to learn. Still, that was pretty impressive stuff. Nina managed to catch on to what Nervin was up to. Maybe I would have drawn the same conclusion if I'd laid my own interests to one side from the beginning. No way I would have figured that out right there and then. Nina isn't being boastful or haughty, just matter of fact. What's that? Sounds kind of complicated. Exactly, and that's why I played Rock, intending to cooperate with Ine. The other one. When Nina and I cooperated to get the fresh rolls, that is, by both playing Rock, Nervin would be the one losing out. I see, that's how it was. So you're saying you'd put yourself last. If it were me, well, I guess I'd do the same as you. But I'm not clever enough for that. I didn't even realize there was a limit to our happiness. Making someone happy, you wind up making someone else unhappy in return. It's simple as that. It scares me from time to time. It frightens me just how amazing she is. I feel like I would never reach her level, even if I dedicate my entire life to trying. Nina offers me a bread roll she'd already bitten into. She looks different from how she did before. Yeah, please. It's been so long since I've had fresh bread. It's soft and tastes sweet. I'm always making people draw the short straw at my expense. And I just mindlessly grasp at whatever mote of happiness comes my way.
大丈夫。もう少しだから。
Nina beams at me. Does she mean that the day will come soon when we can all be happy, when no one has to suffer? Nina was actually referring to something slightly different to what I assumed.
だって今日、西地区の配給日だもん。
Oh yeah, that's today, wasn't it?
忘
Oh
れちゃダメ
shit.
だよ。ちゃんと本人が行かなきゃもらえないんだから。
Okay, more rules. Just hope no one finds out I'm a fake.
大丈夫。私も行くから、いざという時はごまかしてあげる。
A reassuring smile. Looks like our food problem is sorted for now. Have you forgotten
もう
that
朝一終わりかけて
that thing was gonna happen today?
る。じゃ、また後でね、せつな。
Wait, Nina, where should we meet up? I call out to Nina. She
今日の
dashes
正午、
off.
教会前の広場で待ってて。
At noon, right after she replies, Nina vanishes, engulfed by the sea of shoppers. Today at noon. Shit. I get the feeling I have another appointment today at the same time.
明日の正午、教会前でこの間みたいに煙幕で騒ぎを起こす。
Shit. Oh no. This is bad, right?
というわけで、正午からの配給では、私も教会の人間としてお手伝いさせていただきます。
Uh-oh.
西地区は居住区の中でも特に人口が密集する地区です。混雑ぶりは先日の日ではないでしょう。当然、警戒すべき事案が発生する可能性も高くなります。
Uh-oh. Well, Kanin and her gang are actually planning to start a riot, and I'm going to take advantage of the chaos and...
聞いていらっしゃいますか、せつなさん。
Yeah, what was that? She heaves a huge sigh, loud enough for me to hear.
まあ、警備は永遠の仕事ですし、せつなさんはいつも通り、私のそばについていていただければ問題ありません。
Maybe she's saying that because she trusts me, or maybe she's just not really thinking. Whatever the case, with foreknowledge of what's going to happen, I feel like she's being dangerously blasé here. Got it. I won't let anyone. I won't let any harm come to you. The one promise I could make.
当然です。なんといってもせつなさんは私のナイトなのですから。
Naito Bunaitsu. Don't refer to me as your knight. It's embarrassing. Rather, I'm ashamed. What kind of knight would betray his master? Abducting Sada and holding the cardinal with ransom is a simple job in itself, and still feasible even if Sada were to try and retaliate. But what happens after that? How do I even take her with me? The cardinal pays the ransom. Sada goes back to the church, and that'll be the end of that chapter. Is that how it'll go? Aren't I going to get fucking put in jail or some shit? If word got out that Sada was the church's Achilles heel, I wouldn't be surprised if she were to then lose her current standing. Am I going to make other people suffer once more for my personal gain?
では、そろそろ参りましょうか。
Oh dear, Rook is outside. The crowd's gathering early in front of the church. Only moments left till noon, huh? There's no going back once they start handing out the rations. Hey Sada, there's something I'd like to tell you before we begin.
はい、何でしょう。
Now, how do I break it to her? Oh. What went through your mind when Setsuna confessed to being Avalon's spy?
唐突ですね。
A pretty blunt guy. Sada is staring straight at me. Her gaze is so penetrating. She's seen right through me. It makes me want to look away. But this is important. Because right now I'm about to do the exact same thing Setsuna did.
その時は
Ooh.
ですね。
Sada finally turns away from me.
痛くてそれどころではありませんでした。
That's no help. I remember now. It was when that happened. That Setsuna confessed?
もしやせつなさん、
Oh,
どなたかに
wasn't
告
he...
白をされるおつもりで？
Well, kind of. Probably not in the way she's expecting.
なるほど。それで先ほどから浮き足立っておられたのですね。
Well...
席を入れる際にはぜひ私にご相談ください。せつなさんの場合は他の方より事情が複雑ですからね。
No, that's not it. I have something to tell you.
私ですか？ダメですよ。だって私には。
We mustn't? Why is she suddenly protesting like a cheating housewife? But this might be a good lead-in into the topic. You said it yourself, right, Sada? That Setsuna might have just been using you. You actually regret you helped him, don't you? I need to make sure of that before I drag Sada into this. I need to know whether she was prepared to suffer or whether she had simply fallen for him.
確かにあの人は私を利用していただけなのかもしれません。ですが、それは私も同じことです。
How would she?
私にはあの人が必要でした。いえ、今も必要としています。
Even
あ
now?
の人がいなければ、私はとっくに教会の欺瞞に嫌気がさしていたことでしょう。ですが、あの人がいてくれたおかげで、あの人が私を通じて教会を変えようとしてくれたおかげで希望が持てたんです。私にも何かを変える力があるのではないかと。
Sada gently places her hand over her heart.
それが私が今もここにいる理
How
由で
does
す。
she though? Given Sada gives a little laugh as if to say she still has no idea what difference she could make.
ですから、人と人が利用し合うことは、お互いを必要とし合うことは、とても素敵なことだと私は思います。
I see. In that case, I'll use her as I see fit. And she'll use me in turn.
ですが、もしセツナさんが私を必要としてくださっているというのでしたら、私は別に。
No, it's alright, I get it now. Never needed to worry. After all, she's Sada Garland. She's only ever wished for the happiness of those around her.
なんなんですか、セツナさんはもう。
What's gotten you so angry?
知りません。ほら、早く行きますよ。
He rushes on ahead. What's up with her all of a sudden? Hey, hang on, it's dangerous to go alone. Sada, take this.
はい、どうぞ。こちらが今週分の配給になります。
Square in front of me. The square in front of the church is absolutely jam-packed with people. There's 1,000 people. Easy. No, even more than that. Kind of problem. Just saying. Isn't Dina supposed to think that I work at some wherever it was that I worked at, and not being her bodyguard?
認識表の確認を。はい。西5区画の
About
シモンさんですね。
that.
ありがとうございます。
Soda packs her bag, packs bag after bag with rations while beads of sweat form on her brow, without any inkling that a riot is about to begin.
お久しぶりです、レイナちゃん。今回は板チョコが入っていますよ。
I can't calm down. I scan the square to find guards on high alert, spaced at equal intervals around the perimeter and armed with rifles. Wonder if we'd really be able to pull off the kidnapping with this level of security? Huh, who's that pulling on my shirt?
よ、セツナ。
Oh shit, you're who else? Why are you here? Ow! Karin just stomped my foot for some reason.
たく、んなとこで大声で名前呼ぶんじゃねえよ。
Oh yeah, sorry. That's right, the square is surrounded by guards. She's deep in enemy territory right now.
ハリスがいたから通してもらったんだ。指名料無料のクーポン握らせてな。
Fuck, God. Bro. He's taking bribes. The guards run to the core. Oh my god, how corrupt. Still though, you can't let the other guards see you.
心配いらねえって。見ろ、札なしだと思われねえようにちゃんと服も洗ってきた。
She looks the same as she always does, though. I guess it doesn't matter. There are a bunch of people around who look just as scruffy as she does, so I doubt that it would give her away in this crowd.
子供たちは広場の周りに潜ませてきた。あとは私の合図で動く手はずになってる。で、私の役目は
Feel Karin's sharp gaze piercing into my back.
ターゲットの確認だ。
Sada's back is turned towards us as she hands out rations to wave after wave of people. Karin's gaze on Sada is vividly burning with hostility. There's no helping it, the two of them live on entirely different planets from each other. Karin has no idea how Sada truly feels, and Sada doesn't know what Karin's circumstances are. Not yet, at least. Then what should I do?
子供たちには合図でいつもみたいに食料を奪うように言ってある。教会の連中の目は広場の外側に釘付けになるはずだ。つまりその瞬間、ここが死角になる。
Meaning, I use that moment to see Sada.
騒がれるとまずい。あんたはまずこのタオルで
Oh
サラのことを踏んじまれ。
shit! Hey, that's a bit much. What happened to this towel? It stinks.
オイルを染み込ませてある。眠ったみたいに静かになるぞ。
As if she's dead, you mean?
で、おとなしくなったら米袋に詰め込んでだな。
Stop. I'm not leaving this to you. I want to avoid causing a scene if possible. I'm concerned about Sara and Karin's safety, not to mention Ine, who might be among the crowd.
じゃあ、あんたならどうやんだよ。
You know, I'll think up a reason to lead her out of there.
例えば
No, like inviting her to go bug catching, maybe. What we need is the fact that Sara has been kidnapped. She just needs to keep herself hidden until the demands are met. It's enough for Sara to stay out of sight.
適当だな。そんなんでうまくいくのか。
You're the one to talk. This was mostly your idea. Aren't the kids you're using as bait going to be in danger?
あいつらなら心配いらねえよ。百戦錬磨の精鋭揃いだからな。
Doesn't she mean a different kind of experience? Fuck off this game. Anyway, how do you expect me to haul around a grown woman in a sack?
そりゃあれだよ。
God, Jesus
なんと
fucking
かすん
Christ.
だよ。
So you're just winging it.
んだよ。あんただってほぼノープランじゃねえか。
Yeah, but...
よーし。じゃあ行き当たりばったりで決定な。合図出すぞ。
Karin starts rummaging around in her pocket. Wait, hold on. Shouldn't we be planning these things more meticulously? Uh-oh. It's obvious, isn't it? Kidnapping someone. Ah!
そんなに驚かれませんでも。あれあなたは確か。レモンちゃん
Cone-shaped object drops from Karin's hand. Is that a party popper? That's Karin's signal?
サラ・ガーランド。
Bruh.
どこから聞い
Wait,
て
I mean,
た
we've been standing behind her back. Like, there's no notable change in tone of Karin's voice.
計画がどうこうというあたりからですが。
My eyes and Karin's meet in an instant. Our plan's been blown. We'll have to go the hard way now, we think to each other. She's telling me to use the oil-soaked towel in my hand before she squeals. No, not yet. Sara, there's someone I'd like you to meet. I push Karin towards Sara. She's standing directly in front of her.
おい、セツナ
Just be honest about how you really feel, Sara will understand.
けどよ。
Karin looks nervously at Sara, the words lodged in her throat.
まさか、セツナさん。
She looks at Karin, apparently having realized something. Sara is so sharp she might have had some idea about this from the beginning.
この子とお付き合いを。
No, fucking... Excuse me.
なるほど。それ
No
と私
fucking...
に相談を。ええ、私にできることでしたら何でも動きます、セツナ。もしかしてこいつ、アホなのか
Don't want to think so, but you might be right there. Karin sighs and turns her gaze to the party popper had fallen to the ground. She's not showing any intention of picking it up though, she's just staring at it in silence. Well, I understand how Karin feels. One look at that smile is enough to render anyone speechless.
なあ、どうしてだえこないだ、あんなこと言っちまった私に、どうして優しくしてくれるんだだって、あれは私が悪かったのであって、レモンちゃんは何も。
Karin relaxes her clenched fists and replies.
カレンだ。カレン・クルツ。それが私の本当の名前だ。
Karin Kurtz. You should meet Bill Wirtz.
本当の。つまり、私たちが奪ってしまった名前。ああ。だから取り戻すために戦ってる。
She looks up and looks Sara in the eye. The gaze in Karin's eyes are burning with a different color from before, however. Instead of blazing red, they're now a calming blue, just like Sara's eyes were, and when she was lamenting the future of the island.
私たちは、ネオ・アバロン、教会の嘘を暴いて、アイランドを変える。そのためには、サラ、あんたの力が必要だ。
What changed Karin? The core of who she is probably still the same. Fire is still fire. How it burns and whether it's red or blue is irrelevant. Only the direction of the wind has changed slightly. I'm sure that's all it is.
これから、一緒に来てくれねえか。もしあんたに、アイランドを変える気があるんだったら。アイランド
Sara blinks and looks at me. She's looking at me as if to confirm if this was all my doing. No, Sara, it wasn't me. I only went back and forth between the two of you. Just the Setsun used to.
わかりました。お供させてください。
Oh.
アジトの場所は第4層だ。ここと違って寒いぞ。覚悟しておきます。詳しい計画は道中話してやる。もちろん、納得できなければそこで帰ってもらって構わねえ。了解しました。
What if someone comes and picks up the party popper now, huh? Well, looks like their conversation's wrapped up. I can breathe easily now. The rest is up to them.
それからもう一つ、一番大事なことだ。はい。私とセツナはそういう関係じゃねえ。
Huh? That's what's important?
こいつは重度のシスコンなんだ。こないだだって妹に。
Huh? Well, I mean, I have to send this to Jack, don't I? Of course I have to. Give me just a second. Hold on a sec. I told you that this was all a misunderstanding, didn't I?
ああ、そっか。実の妹じゃなかったんだっけ。
That's not the point.
セツナ、ごめんごめん。遅くなっちゃった。
I knew it. I called it too. Although I did watch the animated, I don't remember this part though. I don't. It's just been too long. Speak of the devil.
ああ、よかった。間に合って。
Oh, what happened? Did you oversleep?
それがね、あれ、その二人って。
Nina's gaze darts from Sara to Karin, then back again. Well, I guess the truth's going to come out sooner or later. I haven't introduced them properly to you, have I? They're Sara and Karin.
Sara, Karen.
Oh, it's pronounced Karin. Ah, fucking whatever. Nina mutters their names like she's mulling them over in their head and then turns to me perplexed. Oh, the one with the massive boobs is Sara. This game is this game, huh? Never. And the one who stinks of spunk is Karin. What's the story about? Oh man, this story. What do I say without spoiling anything? If you're new to this game, oh man, it's a story about. Japanese folk tales. There we go. Urashima Taro folk tale. How about that? Sure, that'll work. But I'm like so far into the story. Major spoilers if you. Anyway, if you're new, this is like I don't wanna spoil anything. Although whatever. And why are they angry with me? Even Nina is glaring at me. Well.
私とセツナさんはリーネちゃんが心配されているような関係ではありませんよ。私が心配してる関係って？それはもちろん。
Sara brings her face to Nina's ear and mutters something in secret. What's going on?
違うよ。だって私とセツナは兄弟だもん。いいんですよ、隠さなくても。事情はお聞きしていますから。
I feel like the hole they're digging me is getting deeper and deeper.
どうして行っちゃったの？セツナ。
Is this guy being... Oh, you can't see this. Thank goodness. My computer is telling me it's... Whoa, where is the disk space gone? Woohoo! So I get blamed at it at the end of the day, huh? Come to think of it, why isn't Nervin with you?
それがね。
It's okay, tell ya. Nina's expression clouds over in an instant.
おじいちゃん、足の調子が悪いから家で休んでるって。
His injury from yesterday, I guess? So that why the old man is in so much pain that he's having to pass on collecting his rations. I suddenly realized that Karin has been staring at Nina with the most peculiar expression. Wonder if this is her sense of culpability. Don't know what that is showing through. It can't be. She shouldn't have any knowledge that Nervin is employed at the power plant.
リンネ。じゃあ、こいつが例の。それよりセツナ、早く並ぼう。配給終わっちゃうよ。
What? Yeah, I can't let her get dragged into this. She has to get her rations and head home. I swear it's probably Windows Update downloading like a huge update without asking me. Right as I'm about to chase after Dine, crack. My foot aches, catches something and sends... Oh, I knew it! Now it's all gonna go to shit. Ah, fuck me. I called it too earlier.
あれこれってもしかして
And shit goes loose. The object Nina picks up is...
私知って
No!
るよ
Stop. I called this! Fucking... No!
確かこ
No!
の紐を引いたら
Stop. In my moment of panic, I reach out my hand, but that was a mistake. I grab her arm. Her hand gets jerked back, and shit goes loose. Oh no! This is like the moment where everything goes wrong. Moment of silence. Gunpowder smoke wafts into my nose. People around us stop and turn to look at me and Lina. The party popper falls on Lina's hand onto the ground. Confetti from it whirls into the air as it then rains down on us like a curse.
おいせつな
Karin's outstretched fingers pointing towards a cloud of white smoke. Screams and gunfire ring out soon after. And it's not just coming from that direction either. White clouds of smoke begin to fill the air surrounding the entire plaza.
あいつら
Well,
早く避難をここは危険です
evacuate where?
ひとまず教会へ
The whole place is engulfed in smoke which robs us of our vision. Again, this looks so much like just generated noise. Like textures. Jostled by the waves of people in the crowd, I am lost as to which way the church is.
見つけたぞ。札なしのガキどもだ。一人も逃がすな。今日という今日は目に物見せてくれる。
Crap, the guards have started making their
カレ
move.
ンちゃんこちらへ私のそばを離れないでください
Dina, don't let go of my hand. It'll be game over if we lose track of each other. Though straining my eyes even through the smoke screen, I can vaguely make out the silhouette of what I assume to be the church. Right, so it's over in that direction. What's this?
停電こんな時に
Really? Karin, was this part of your plan too?
違う私はこんなこと
But if that's not Karin, then who on earth?
サラ様
The voice cutting through the darkness belongs to the nun from yesterday.
サラ様ガーランド枢機卿がお父上様が
What? What's
侵
happening?
入者に撃たれて負傷を
Excuse me? What's happening on this
とにか
island?
く教会へ私についてきてください
Oh,
せつなさんカレンちゃんまさかこれがあなたたちの計画なのですか
what? Wait, Sarah, calm down and listen.
これがあなたたちのやり方なのですかサラ私を触らないでください
I heard the sound of Karin slumping to the ground and Sarah's footsteps dashing off, but I can't even tell where it's coming from.
せつなあんたはリンネを連れて逃げろ
What about you?
私はこの騒ぎを何とかする
How are you going to manage to end this chaos?
仲間を置いて自分だけ逃げられっかよ私はネオアバロンのリーダーだ
Her voice disappears into the distance, drowning in the noise and the
生
bustle.
きてたら姉貴の墓の前で落ち合おうぜ
Wait, Karin. Try going after her, but my feet come to a standstill.
せつな
Tugging on my right hand as Dina is anchoring me to the spot with that grip of hers. I know, let's just get away for now. I lead her away, leaving the din behind us. My arms feel so heavy. My arm feels so heavy. The guards at the entrance of the stairs down to the second stratum present somewhat of an obstacle. Their piercing aura makes me tense up, but it's such a far cry from what we just came from that I'm easily able to shake it off. They're just stationed there to check out for the collars of the West District residents. Clearly the guards are casting a net over the collarless. I think I'll end that here for now. That didn't go as planned. Uh-oh. And Dina's father, which would be the ruler of the church, right? As far as I can remember, been shot. But that was probably not part of the Neo Avalon plan. So who was it then? Well, I guess we'll learn about that next time when I start streaming this again in 3 months and forget everything. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video or stream or whatever